Yo, peep game, man. Time for me to do my Western Conference semifinals picks, man. I'm gonna say whoever plays Jazz for last, but I wanna first thing about the Nuggets and the Suns. It's gonna be an interesting series. I have it going six. Um, I believe Devin Booker's is a great player. He's on his way of becoming a superstar. That closeout game he had, dropping 40 plus, I think 47, I can't remember. Kawhi had a legacy game, so I kind of forgot what Devin Booker did, but he balled out. Chris Paul's leadership is something else, man. Elite leader. But if I was forced to pick, as much as I would love the Suns to win and be able to try to get to the finals, and hopefully, I would love to see CP3 get a ring. I might have to grow with Denver in six, just because they have the home court advantage. They got the soon to be MVP. Michael Porter Jr. has been balling. Um, I know they don't got Jamal Murray, but hell, Austin Rivers kind of came alive, but I'm not going to depend on him. But especially if he comes alive and balls out in this particular series, I don't think the Suns have enough. I know the Suns got great role players. DeAndre Ayton has been coming into his own. Jay Crowder got playoff experience, things of that nature. And speaking of the Suns, I apologize to the Phoenix Suns fans because I picked the Lakers in five. I didn't think AD would get hurt, but hey, hats off to him. But yeah, I'm sorry, Phoenix. Gotta pick against you guys again. I just think the Nuggets are too much. Like the Nuggets has probably the most cheating code home court advantage because of the altitude in Denver. And yeah, man, and I don't think anybody on Phoenix can stop Joker. You know, and if Michael Porter Jr. plays as well as he's been playing in these playoffs, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. I know the Suns got a little bit more depth. Cameron Payne is coming into his own, coming off the bench, but I just don't think the Suns have enough, in my opinion. Will I be surprised that they somehow pulled up an upset? Probably not. Hell, they upsetted the Lakers, but I'm rolling with Denver in six. Now for the Jazz series, whoever plays them, I mean, I would have like a more concrete pick on this. Um, but man, Kawhi Leonard had one hell of a game. I saw that game. Man, that was a legacy game. Like in my opinion, he balled out. You know. But having said all that, if the Mavs win today and face the Jazz, I'm going with the Jazz in five. I know Luka is a great player. He's on his way to being a superstar. I know some people are saying he's that already. I feel like it's got to be a couple more years. That's just my opinion. If he says superstar, I'm not going to have like the biggest issue with that. But here's the problem to me with the Mavs. Um, Luca is, to me, is the most consistent player for their team, and the guy that's supposed to be their second best player, he's just been inconsistent in these playoffs thus far. Tim Hardaway Jr. He's doing his thing, but can is he gonna hit all the threes he's been hitting in like Dallas's wins? I don't know. The Jazz, they have a rotation. Donovan Mitchell, great player. You got Rudy Gobert. I think he's a defensive player of the year finalist. Even though I think Ben Simmons should get the award, but that's my opinion. But I think the Jazz have too much. They got great depth on the bench. They got great chemistry. Everybody understands their role and are playing within their role. And if they do go outside of it, it's either because they're hot or they have a favorable matchup. So if it's the Mavs against the Jazz, I'm going Utah in five. Now, if it's the Jazz against the Clippers, which I think will probably be a bit more interesting series, um, Paul George, you just don't know what you're gonna get from him in the playoffs. Like he'll have a game, he plays absolutely incredible. Next game, he's completely off from the field. And what I think he did well in Game 6, he realized his shot was off. He said, "Okay, I'm gonna focus on trying to get teammates involved. I'm gonna focus on getting rebounds and things of that nature, and try to knock down my free throws if I'm able to." Um, but while I think in that series that the Clippers would have the best player on the floor between the two teams, I would go Jazz in 6. Like I said, too much depth on that bench. Everybody understands their roles. They don't play outside of their roles. Donovan Mitchell's been balling, and I just don't trust the Clippers either. With that within the Jazz's advantages, in my opinion. You know, but I mean, there's no disrespect to Kawhi. I just don't think Kawhi and Paul George is going to be enough against this Jazz team. I mean, I think he can pull off 2 games off of them, but I don't see them beating the Jazz in this series. It'll be nice to see because the Clippers never been in the conference finals in their entire existence. But I'm trying to be realistic and going off of what I see, man. But anyways, man, I think it's going to be a great Western Conference semifinals. And like I usually say, hell, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. It's whatever. Well, anyways, be easy, everybody. Deuces.